Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Giovanni Costin, Introvertical Podcast. You may be wondering, are they finally coming back? Where have they been? What have they been doing? Well, let me tell you, we have no reason.
Shit, don't give a fuck what y'all say. If I let you when you need me, just go up and call away. Boy, I ain't Mr. Clip longer than the hallway. Hard cold on my face, pussy nigga broad. Raise up in my Gucci bag. Bitch, I got boo cash. I'm shopping and we moving fast. Hey, yo, we moving fast. Get off my dick, look what we ass. He better lose your ass. Pick up the bag and do the math. Damn, I'm so used to that. Pussy niggas copping dudes and they know I'm way flash. Shit, I'm about to be up and make a run. Shit, way back. Board up, met the plug right there. My dick, he in his business. I guess that's cause he broke as a bitch. I go and get it. Won't never ask nobody else for shit. It took a minute, but now I'm just so self-embarrassed. I'm so I be on some other shit. Big stick on side me coding. You run up and I'm busting, bitch. I just want these shoes, but I will never love a bitch.
これで終わりじゃないから僕らの旅は続いていく諦めない限り何度だってやり直せる
What's going on, world? Long time no see. I'm your co-host, Policy Steph. This is our other co-host, Gio Costin, and we are the Introvertical Podcast.
Happy holidays.
Happy freaking holidays.
Wearing red and otter.
You know, got the Introvertical Podcast gear on. Wanted to shoot this episode outside in the cold so you guys could kind of understand that we mean holiday business, holiday cheer. It's that time of the year.
You don't have any Christmas lights up. You don't.
They don't see that.
You don't even have a Christmas tree up or anything.
They don't.
I see it though.
We're currently in the state of building our Christmas tree up.
I don't even see a tree, though.
It's not.
Are you building it from scratch? Are you growing it, or did you plant it in your backyard? It's already Christmas time. You don't have one.
Christmas isn't until next week.
Oh, for sure.
Very much so. I have plenty of time. Thank you, Gio. Thank you. Welcome back to the Introvertical Podcast, where your two favorite hosts in the world, Steph and Gio, are back at it again. Once again, well, not once again, but starting off this episode, we want to say we're sorry, but we're not sorry for the wait. We're back. That's all that should matter.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, right.
We
all
did have a
right.
hiatus, but that's fine. We'll ignore it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, life happens.
Yeah.
Life be lifing sometimes.
Man,
and sometimes you got to take a hiatus.
Speaking of life, there's been a lot of shit going on. With not even just like in the outside lives, just in our lives as well. Boy, has it been an interesting last few months. But with that being said, you know, it's good to be back. It's good to be in front of the camera. It's good to be, you know, talking to you guys. Appreciate it for the people that are still supporting. Always, of course. Yeah, but life been fucking nuts. He's really smoking this shit.
Life has been crazy, man. I used to be a smoker. I'm better than ever now.
You haven't smoked it so long, you don't even give a fuck that it's a cigar. Just doing it, shit kind of crazy. Shout out Pure Leaf.
Me ghosting
No
this.
advertisement though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, until they throw it back our way. But Gio,
What?
let the until they throw a little bag our way. We're not doing no free
I
advertising.
thought you said something else.
I bet you did.
Alright, what were you about to say? My fault.
If you can, brother. Actually, before we get started, shout out my boy that rolled this freehand from scratch. This is a doink. This is a baby Yoda finger.
Smoking big
This is
doinks,
crazy.
420.
Come on.
I got loud. Remember that one guy? He died, bro. I heard about that shit.
Wow, that's a one way to start off the episode.
My fault. He did though. Like he's smoking big doinks in Amish.
He's dead?
You know what video I'm talking about?
Yes, he's dead.
I swear to God, bro, he's dead.
That is wow.
I don't know how, bro. I wanted to smoke a joint with him in Amish. That would've been dope as fuck. Do I look like an Amish? I look like a bunch of combination of different things, apparently.
I'm not gonna lie, you look Mormon if anything.
I look Mormon, Amish, Bob Marley.
black. That's the key one that kind of gives it away.
Oh,
Look like a black man. But Bob Marley, I see.
I see that. There's another name I get called. I'm not gonna say that on the show, but keep going.
Brother, well, I was just gonna say, you let the people know.
What's up?
What are we doing this episode, man? Like, what's going on?
We're just talking about life. We're kind of straying away from the movies, TV shows, etc. Talking about what's going on in today's world, which has been a lot. Talking about what's going on in our lives, and also talking about what we have in store for the future, where we see ourselves, what we plan on doing, how far we want to take the pod, see how that goes, the future of that. Just a number of things. So it'll be an interesting episode for surely.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's going to be a nice episode to kind of just sit back, relax, enjoy the weather, enjoy the conversation. And
It's cold as fuck.
it's not that bad. I offered him a bigger jacket, but he didn't want it. But other than that, the real world has been crazy lately.
I can't ruin the fit with another jacket.
That is honestly respectable. I respect that.
Shit.
But yeah, what in today's world is crazy? Like, what are we here to talk about today? Like, what do we want to start with?
I mean, we can talk about a number of things. I mean, people fuck with like politics, and then people don't fuck with politics. So you can always talk about Trump, shit like that. But
Well, okay, let's start off with that shit, please, because
or we could talk about Luigi.
I think he comes
Luigi.
in a little bit, but damn, that man is actually kind of diabolical.
Which one?
If they got the right guy, if he did what they're accusing him of doing, me personally, I can't speak too much on this.
He walked him down and reloaded.
He walked him down and reloaded. Now look, first
Shit
and
kinda
foremost,
crazy.
we do want to share our condolences with the family.
Yes, I mean, you never want to see something like that, of course, but like, this is the whole thing.
It's a whole thing, like I said, we want to share our condolences with the family.
Yeah, I don't want to be too political.
Yeah,
but I mean,
you know.
I will, by all means.
Wow.
But I don't want to.
Wow. Okay. First and foremost, like I said, share our condolences with the family. That's one way to go out. I wish that upon nobody.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I don't know what he, quote unquote, did to deserve that. Whatever, Luigi felt like he did or he's responsible for, it's no way to take somebody out. But with that being said, please tell me how this man cooked up a whole divergent plan to go to New York, walk the man down, stand over him, flee. I heard he fled on a bicycle.
That's Luigi. That's New York. Wait, what? It wasn't New York, right?
Yeah, New York City. He fled the scene, escaped the whole state of New York.
I mean, they got him now.
But he got
Because of a McDonald's.
But he got out of New York is the crazy part.
He didn't get out of McDonald's.
But please tell me how that makes sense though, brother. They found somebody, he was masked up, right?
I mean, he had a plan. I mean, it was premeditated.
But
so,
but what I'm saying is he was future masked up. He didn't take the mask off. He goes to Pennsylvania and
he should have shaved his eyebrows.
It was the eyebrows that gave it away. Huh?
They're too prominent, dude.
You were staring at his eyebrows?
I'm not saying that, but like, Rock Lee. Everyone knows Rock Lee.
This is true.
Come on now. Like, you have a mask over Rock Lee and he's just his eyebrows, bro. You're like, oh, I know who the fuck that is. Come on now. Now, I don't know how deep in and how far the rabbit hole the fucking McDonald's worker was to recognize this
Yeah,
dude,
that's what's confusing to me is how did he recognize him?
He didn't.
But he recognized him enough to be like, okay, let me call the cops.
Shit crazy.
But it just makes no sense to me because how are you this methodical? You planned this out to a certain extent just to get caught in a McDonald's?
He wanted to make chicken. He got hungry. I mean, I get it. But like, damn.
But damn is right.
That's tough.
Damn is right. Now, do you honestly...
I heard they're trying to get him on terrorist charges. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's kind of wild. But
you think they got the right guy?
They got somebody. Somebody needed to go down for it, even if it wasn't him.
But that's crazy. That's what's wrong with the world today. is you have so many cases where there's people being charged for a crime that they didn't commit. Like, I had someone tell me a long time ago, and it kind of resonated deep with me, bro. It was like, PD, the government, law enforcement, they will use all of their resources on making you fit the crime rather than using their resources to figure out who actually committed the crime. Once they get a guy that they like, they use everything in their power to make you fit that crime rather than using everything in their power to find out who actually did it.
It's easier.
It's easier. You got the guy, now you just got to prove him guilty. It's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven guilty. God, that was deep.
Whoa, deep. Well, take a hit of the cigar for that one. Whoa. Type shit.
You know what I mean, bro? So
Type shit.
it's crazy, man. I don't know, man. Whoever they got, whoever really did it, they need to do life behind bars.
I mean, naturally, yeah.
You know, it's only right.
Let's stray away from this one. I want this to be too, you know, in touch with today, with all that going on. But we'll definitely talk more about it once more details and all that about the case comes out.
So what's on your mind, brother?
Huh. Where we been, bruh?
Let's talk about these bitches. I mean, these women. I mean, these...
Oh, this is about to take a turn. Let's talk about them, bruh. What do we want to say? Or what do you want to talk? What's the topic of it? What about them?
You know, I want to see where your head's been, bro. Like, what have you been on? I know you're in a new chapter of life. You know, the people know you're on a new chapter of life.
Yeah, I'm chilling, single.
You've been chilling. You've been doing your thing. You've been, you know, word on the street is you've been meeting some very interesting folk. And, you know, you've been hanging out. You've been doing your thing, you know, handling business. What's your takeaway from
like
how everything's been going?
Oh, modern dating is trash.
Modern dating. Let's talk about it.
It's ass.
Why?
Dude. There's just a number of reasons, bro. Especially in like your mid-20s, it's actually the worst thing possible. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this whole year has been interesting in terms of just life in general, of course. But like, if we're talking about in terms of like dating and shit, it's like far coming. Sorry about that, I'll continue. But if we're talking about in like terms of dating, shit's crazy, bro. It's just the people out there you meet. Like, you meet so many different people, but like, I feel like a lot of the things still end up being the same, if that makes sense. And don't get me wrong, like, and not even just like in that way, like messing with people. Like, I met a lot of good people this year, like friends and shit in general. It's not just like all like relationships.
No, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, I met a lot of good people this year, but what's it called? Yeah, modern dating is trash. It's just nobody knows what they want. The fucking, I don't know. That's the main thing. People don't know what they want. And the people that do know what they want, it'd be crazy or in terrible situations. But like, I mean, I'll talk a little about this, a little bit.
I'm hearing you, brother. We're hearing you. The people are hearing
what's
you.
it called? I mean, this year has been cool. Like, I was dating someone for a while, a little bit, and it was going good. You know, it was going.
What
well.
now? Before you keep going, brother, what's a while? Like, what's a?
This is a few months. Couple months.
Okay, that's not bad. Yeah,
It was something
it's
solid.
That's a good time period.
Yeah, it was something solid
To get to know somebody and
Exactly.
you know really walk the waters.
Exactly. And I mean, you know, things happen, but it's like a learning experience. You know, I don't take anything, like, I don't regret anything. It's just like a learning experience, especially with dating. It's just crazy.
Now, what do you think you learned from that brief 3, 4, or 5 months, whatever it may have been? What do you think you learned the most from that situation?
I mean, for me, it was just always just be yourself, honestly. Like, I gotta feel like I gotta be my 100% authentic self.
Right.
If I can't with someone, like, and I'm around someone and I can't be Giovanni, it's not really for me, you know what I mean? No matter, like, how the looks are and all this other shit, like, at the end of the day, it's like, I gotta be happy with what's going on, you know? I gotta, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's more to it than life just in relationships, you know what I mean? So it's like, I just always got to be myself, no matter what. And then whoever I'm with, they just got to accept that.
Yeah, because I think, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, from me to you, from me to the people, from us to the people, it's never the right situation to be in if somebody wants you to change who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
You should never have to change the person that you are or the person that you're meant to be for anybody else. It's either they respect that person that you are, they respect that person that you're trying to be, and they fall in line and they support it, or they're not good for business. Simple as that. You know, nobody that loves you, like, for example, like your mother, you know, my mother, you know, anybody's mother, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to force you to be somebody that you're not. They're going to love you regardless, because it's unconditional love.
Exactly.
You know, and unconditional love takes you a long way. If you love this person, or you respect this person, or you want a future with this person, or you see something with that person, it's like, okay, who am I to make you change the little things?
Type shit.
Like what you watch, how you carry yourself.
Yeah. How you carry yourself. It's a big one.
It's a huge one. How
Very
you gonna
big
tell
one.
me to change how I walk everyday life? I've been doing it right the last 25 years. Now you come in, you try to change me? That just don't make
I
no
feel
sense
that.
to me.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I
And,
mean?
Yeah, no, I hear exactly what you're saying, and that's just the whole thing of it all. Like, it's just like today's dating is trash, because it's like it's hard to meet people. Like, okay, so I can talk to people. I consider myself, you know, I can talk to people. I've been working in customer service for a long time. I feel like, you know, doing this, like, I can talk to people. It's not that hard. But like me, I don't go out and talk to people a whole lot. I'm more introverted, even though I may seem like I'm not, but at the end of the day, that's what I am. I feel like I'm the guy that's laid back, chills at the house, you know what I mean? But I don't always just do that, but that's just the basics of it. But damn, I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about how you're introverted, bro, but you're still able to go out, talk to people, you know,
Yeah,
communicate.
yeah. See, and that's the thing, like, it's hard to go out and meet people. Dating apps are terrible. Going out and meeting people is even harder. Oh, it died.
Damn, that's actually crazy. It's okay.
How's the lighting right now?
I mean, lighting's not bad.
It's definitely gonna be a difference though. Is it bad?
Nah, I mean, I think it's doable.
Alright.
I think it's doable for
So,
sure.
Continue. Oh. Maybe if you find me.
I hope so.
Alright. So, yeah. So, sorry about that little intermission. But it's hard to meet people nowadays because dating apps are terrible. Going out is terrible. I feel like, I don't know. It's just not me.
I mean, in
It's just
today's
not
day
me.
and age,
That's
I feel
what I'm
like
saying.
when we were
Bro, you know,
17, 18, going outside and
it was
talking to
easier.
people, like, it was, I mean, damn, it makes it feel like we're hella old, but like 7, 8, 9 years ago, bro, like, it was a lot easier to go out in public, chop it up with somebody, meet somebody at a bar, club, whatever, this, that, and the third, go outside, maybe hit up the mall with the boys, and you pass by some girls. Like, it's easy to chop it up and talk to people. But I feel like in today's day and age, like, everybody, social media, in my opinion, has fucked us all up.
It is, bro, and I feel like, so back then it's almost like you're in competition with your community and like people around you, but like because of social media and how much it's evolved, you're in competition with the world, bro. Like, they're getting DMs from like everybody, messages from everybody, so it's like it's a big difference in this now. You went from your community, oh yeah, you just got to compete with them, the people, the dudes in there and shit like that, but now it's limitless.
You
bro.
got to compete with the whole world.
The whole world now.
And it's crazy because a girl she might see a dude on Instagram or TikTok or something, and you know, he's not like famous or nothing like that, but he got some motion via pictures.
Yeah.
We don't know how his real life is.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know how her real life is, but at the end of the day, you see that person, you're like, damn, the guy I'm talking to, the girl I'm talking to, they don't have that. I want that. I
Exactly.
want that type of lifestyle.
Because I feel, and that's the whole thing about women. It's always like they're always trying to upgrade, and I don't mean that in like their personality. I mean that in like like their lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like who could do the most for me? Who could do this for me? It's different today. It's very different. It's kind of crazy, but
I mean, in all honesty, bro, like how do you navigate that? How does one navigate under the circumstances that we're in right now in today's day and age? You know, the dating world. Like, how do you navigate through the bullshit and the truth?
Dude, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I mean, I'm not saying like just everything has been terrible and all that, but like I'm still learning myself. This shit's all new to me. I was in a relationship for a long time, so it was like all this and like dating and shit now, it's completely new ground for me. Like, yeah, like I was going to college and in high school and shit like that. It was cool, it was easier. Like now, it's a lot different now. We're adults, we're grown.
Yeah, it's like there's almost no time for games.
Exactly. But that's all that happens.
That's all that's being played.
That's all that happens. It's just kind of crazy. It's just mind games now, which I don't get. I don't understand it. Makes no sense. Things can be simple, but then they can't be.
And I almost think, just to go off of that, bro, I feel like things can be so simple, but I feel like in the world that we live in, people want to complicate things so much to where it adds a level of excitement. People don't like simple anymore. People want to complicate life. And it's like life is already hard, so why make it harder? But you have people that think that way, and you have people that think the complete opposite, where let's see how hard I can make life.
Yeah, for no reason. And I'm more of a traditional guy, so I don't really fuck with that. Like, at all, actually. Like, I don't understand the games being played, the complications, just the causing problems when it's unnecessary and not needed.
Right.
It's just why? Yeah, but to sum it up though, the dating game is terrible.
So what would you say to somebody watching, or you know, somebody coming up in today's day and age, and they're single, but they're trying to find that, you know, that happiness or that other person to maybe talk to, spend their time with, you know, because nowadays it's a very lonely world that we live in, you know. A lot of people stay at home, they be on their phones, they be on the game, they, you know, do this and do that, but at the end of the day, they want somebody to call theirs, they want somebody to spend some time with. So how would you tell somebody to navigate that and trying to find that? Or do you just say, fuck it, do you until that person finds you?
That's the thing, man. I'm still learning myself, but I would just say take your time. Like, rushing into anything is not gonna be good for anybody, honestly. So I would just take your time, do you, focus on you a little bit, hit the gym, go hang with the homies, go fucking play some video games, Marvel Rivals, hey, just saying. But just do you know what I mean? And hopefully something comes across your way. But I'm still learning too, so I guess I'm still waiting for something to come across my way, because it ain't been looking good so far. I feel like I've been in fucking Gotham City with the way I've been in some shit.
It is a crazy comparison.
Yeah.
It's been that bad?
My dating life is Gotham City. I will say it. It's Gotham City.
Welcome back to the Introvertical Podcast. Took a brief intermission. Get our thoughts collected, charge up all of our equipment, and get back on the road for you guys. You know, last that we talked about, we were talking about relationships and, you know, how to navigate the whole scenery and doing stuff like that. So
I don't know how this looks to you guys, but just a heads up, there's a dog in my lap. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at the dog. Okay, just a heads up.
What else would you be looking at, Jim?
I'm just letting people know. But looking at Raider, right, Raider?
My dog, Raider.
Yeah, he's chilling. Just for a warning.
Well, you know, like I was saying, we just got done talking about relationships and how to navigate that whole process. And, you know, I think the real world is very scary. It's very scary. And for most of us, it's like, how do we really navigate through the twists and the turns that life might throw at us, the obstacles and the challenges that we may face on a day in and day out? You know, so I think it's good to have conversations. I think it's good to talk about stuff like that. And I'm glad that we're able to have these conversations and share them with the people. You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
I definitely think we did that. We covered that. So, you know, I think we want to keep talking about real life. We want to keep talking about the real world and, you know, what this shit has to offer. You know what I mean, G? So, at the end of the day, relationships is one thing. That's cool. But let's talk about the real world, bro. Like, what are we going through today, in today's day and age, that needs to be talked about? Like, you ask me, these motherfuckers in the government are just talking about UFOs. Now, that might be a crazy jump of topics, but UFOs? I don't even know what that stands for, other than aliens.
Okay. Okay. What's it called? Bro, it's not like, it's just not anything new. They've been here. It's just, I don't know what they're trying to distract people from, but I mean, it's not anything new. They've been here. It's not like aliens just all of a sudden came into existence. They've been here, bro. So it's not, I don't know, maybe one day it'll all come out, maybe not, probably not, but like, this is nothing new. They've been here.
So you believe in aliens?
I wholeheartedly believe in it.
You believe that there is extraterrestrial life forces out there beyond what we are capable of?
Not even just out there. I think they're here. I think they've been here. If I'm being honest.
Now, when you say be here, you mean they've
Been
been
here.
living among us?
Yeah. You walk down the street and see an alien, you probably wouldn't even know.
Now, what leads you to believe something like that?
Because why else wouldn't I, bro?
That's not a fucking answer, and that's not an answer.
Bro, because I feel like it's ignorant if you don't. You think in this entire solar system, you think there's just humans? You think Earth is just it? You think there's nothing else out there? And it's not how the universe works.
No. I definitely agree with you that there's more life out there. Like, you mean to tell me that there's a billion galaxies, right? More than a billion galaxies, all with Earth-like planets inside of them. And we're the only one with life force on us, on it?
It's pretty interesting.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I know there's other life forms out there. I know there's other Earths out there.
Yeah.
There's other places, there's other planets that have been proven that are like Earth.
And then the crazy thing about us is that, so think of like our solar system as a neighborhood, right? So our planet is next to something called like a Stargate, right? So what happens every time you go down the street, right? So you make the turn, you go down the street. What's the first thing you do? You look at the first house, bro. Naturally, you always look at the house, right? And I feel like that's exactly what Earth is. It's the first house on a lot of people's stop, or a lot of being stops. It just makes sense.
That's deep, I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
That's kind of deep.
I used to study this shit.
Wow.
I did.
What class was this?
Huh?
Astrophysics?
Nah, I study in my free time a little bit.
Wow, you read books for fun.
Huh?
You read books for fun.
I didn't just read books, I listened to shit too. I did my research. I got put on.
You got put on. Okay, respectable.
I did. Started doing a lot of my own research about this shit. It's pretty interesting. But
Now,
that's
like
just
I
one
said, bro,
thing.
I definitely believe that there's aliens. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call them aliens because that's a man-made word, but I definitely believe that there's extraterrestrial life. I believe that there's something out there that's beyond us, that's other than us. Not saying they're more powerful, they're more dominant, they're more smart, like none of that, but I definitely believe that there's other walks of life, there's other earth forms. Not earth forms, but life forms out there.
Earth forms.
I'm sorry. It's been a lot of Cassitorres.
And just like anything, there's a lot of benevolent beings and a lot of malevolent beings. So
Nigga, spell either one of those.
I can't spell it. Do you not
You
know
said
what
you
do
said
not know-
benevolent and malevolent?
Yeah. Do you not know what those mean? I can break it down
Nigga,
to
who are you, Angelina Jolie?
Bro, I'm breaking this down to you because I told you I did my research on this shit.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Oh,
My bad. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
No, you're not. Not hearing me at all, actually.
I'm here for it.
All right, let's skip this topic, bro. But there is a lot of like bad shit out there, like a lot of shit going on. I mean, the suicide rates are up, the birth rates are declining, the male loneliness epidemic is ongoing. The whole nation is damn near at odds with each other. So I mean, the list is like endless as to what's going on. But that's just the way life is going right now, unfortunately. 2024, almost in 2025, and this is what's happening.
And it's really
It's only
crazy.
getting worse.
If you really think about it, bro, the world was supposed to end in 2012.
Hell yeah, I love that movie.
Like, you remember when that movie was coming out? And not even to change subjects and like jump the gun, but 2012 was supposed to be the year where the world was supposed to end. And that movie comes out, and leading up to that movie, everybody was saying 2012, like that's when the world was gonna end. Like, you had people that did research, did numbers, did this, did that, and they were really behind the world ending.
If the world was gonna end, I would hope it was by Godzilla.
Huh?
That'd be pretty cool.
But got
Yeah, just fuck us up, just end it.
Godzilla?
If it were to end, like they were like, oh, choose the way you want the world to end. On some crazy shit, Godzilla. Go crazy, just fuck us up. If that makes sense. Why does it say Thanos? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's fucking anticlimactic.
Now, if you wanted the world to end, it'd be by the hands of Godzilla.
Yeah, because I feel like the snap is anticlimactic. Like, it's not like, I mean, yeah, it's quicker, but like, fuck, Godzilla. Oh my god.
Now, if I'm not okay, if we're going down that road now, I think if the world was to end any type of way, I definitely want to be from Pennywise. Pennywise would.
How does that make sense? How is he about to just say that makes no sense? Mine is more believable. How the fuck is Pennywise doing
A
that?
giant fucking a giant freaking monster that's not real is more believable than a killer clown in the sewers.
Yeah, how is a killer clown gonna destroy the world? Does that make sense?
Bro, have you seen any of the It movies? What does he do?
Lose to little kids?
No, okay. Well, that is something
What do
that
you
is something
mean?
that he actually does. But he gets in your mind. He makes you do crazy shit. So if he gets the whole world to start doing crazy stuff, we're all doomed.
He can't even get past this block. You talking about a whole world. Tell him to knock off Bebe's kids first and then see what happens. We're talking about Godzilla. Don't ever disrespect.
I didn't disrespect Godzilla.
Don't ever disrespect.
I didn't.
That's the GOAT.
Ooh, Pineapple Express.
Give me this shit, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? See
Wow.
that shit? Some grabbing shit. You're like a little kid. You gotta watch you. Fucking just start hitting buttons and grabbing shit. Fuck around the grocery store, and next thing you know, you end up with a fucking Power Ranger with Kung Fu grip in your pocket. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm practicing for when I'm a dad.
Which is probably bound to happen anytime soon now. I'm surprised you're not one already.
Chill out. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, you brought it up.
I don't have a girlfriend. Like, I'm not
But
gonna
you're a
be dad.
club shooter.
What's happening? Are you good?
Are you good?
I'm fucking great. What the fuck is this?
I'm sorry, you brought it up.
Hey,
I'm
man.
just elaborating.
Hey man, loud.
I'm
I have a
sorry.
girlfriend. You know when that.
Sure.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh my.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just making sure that you're okay.
I'm great.
But the tiger?
Frosted Flakes are fire. But
Are
anyway,
you sweating?
I am.
Are you hot?
Bro, I hit the pin, bro. I started coughing. It made me hot.
And it made you sweat? Nigga, you look like you just ran a marathon.
I'm not even sweating.
You
like that,
triathlon
nigga.
ass nigga. What do you mean you're not sweating like that? Oh my God!
You're hella exaggerating right now.
They could see it.
You're exaggerating.
Brother, you look like a glazed donut. No Diddy.
But the walks in the window?
You gotta watch those now.
Fuck you.
You look like Catwoman. You look like Halle Berry with dreads. Anyway, guys, back to what we're talking about here.
Talk about me being a dad.
Are you ready to be a dad, brother?
Bro, are you good? I don't want. There's no. No, I'm not.
You're talking about you being a dad, so I'm just curious on.
Watch it out.
I'm just curious.
Huh?
What kind of dad would you be?
What the fuck? Well, I mean, what are the types of dads?
There's deadbeats, there's good beats, there's.
I'd be a good beat.
Let's talk Donald Trump.
What the fuck?
What?
China.
Build the wall.
Yes, it's a magnificent wall. China.
Let's talk Donald Trump, man. Our new president, the new founding father, the man on the Mount Rushmore.
I got this from American Eagle.
We didn't ask.
I was just letting you know, it's a nice color, right?
What would you call that? Purple?
It's like, yeah,
It's like a purple.
it's like a color.
Yeah, it looks gay.
Huh? You said it looks cute?
I think the bottle's in your way.
Yeah, thank you. Hold on. Logo right there.
Show them the prison workouts you've been doing. Flex a little bit.
Nah. I'm scared, bro. I mean, they there, but hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? They there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing there. Prison workouts. You're right.
Are we gonna finish the episode and get back on topic? Or?
What are we talking about? Donald Trump? You know, when I went clubbing or went to a bar / club with some of the homies, and it was during Halloween, and there was a Donald Trump in there doing impersonations and everything, and it wasn't just Donald Trump. He had the bandage on his ear because it was Donald Trump that got shot. He was wilding.
Nelly Donald Trump?
What are you talking about? Do you not remember when Donald Trump got shot?
Yeah, but you know Nelly always wears the Band-Aid.
Nigga, he didn't get shot right here, genius. He got shot on the ear.
That is true.
He was like, he started buying us drinks and shit. And he started hugging me. I was like,
You told me about that.
yeah, bro. Some crazy
You
shit.
voted for Trump,
Huh? We're gonna talk about that on here?
You voted for Trump?
I'm not saying that, but I was like, are we revealing who we voted for?
I didn't vote this year. I'm not gonna lie, because my voice doesn't matter.
Oh, you're about to get hate in the comments for that.
They can
shit.
say what they want. My voice don't matter. Your voice don't matter. At the end of the day, it comes down to the Electoral College. And the Electoral College decides who they want in presidency and who they don't.
You hear this non-voter?
She didn't vote either. Negro. I'm sorry. We're going to get demonetized for that. I shouldn't have said that.
What did we? It was a hard R, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just practicing my Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Spanish.
Maybe I should call you what I called you earlier and say it on camera.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't get many views. Brother.
What's up?
It's been a long time coming, man.
It's been a long time coming. The tables turn around. One of us is going. One of us is going. All right, I'm done.
I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't know what song that is, but I'm glad that you decided to sing it on our platform.
It's a rock song.
Okay.
I don't remember actually.
The white in you has kicked in.
Why don't you just sing? Okay. Okay. Let's see. We covered ground on a lot of things. What else? Should we close it off with something crazy? Close off the return episode? Something wild?
I mean, this is the return episode, but let's talk about what we see for the future, man. Like, what do we see going forward? Like, what do we plan on doing with this shit? Like, do we plan on being one-hit wonders? Because our first episode did numbers. Second episode did numbers, third episode did numbers, fourth episode did numbers. So I guess we're 4-hit wonders. But other than that, it's like, do we want to keep on returning to the fans 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks later? Or do we want to keep consistency, and do we want to keep this bitch going, and do we want to keep providing numbers and keep providing the fans what they want to hear?
Yeah.
She did say that they ended up having like a really good friendship at first, her and Nick, but things quickly saw a change in him once they coupled that.
I agree.
After the choice was when I really saw the total money.
I'm just joking. What's it called? We'll try. We've said this before, but consistency is key. But we'll see what happens.
Consistency is the key blueprint. And at the end of the day, bro, we want to be great. We want to give you guys the content that you so deserve. We want to be able to give you guys reality, life, advice, whatever you need. And on top of that, before we end the episode, let's talk about some advice, man. We've recently been getting a lot of questions. A lot of people have been reaching out to us and asking us for life advice. A lot of people have been sending us this, sending us that. So
Don't ask me.
how about we take, we're going to ask you. You're in charge of this. So how about we take a little bit of time, and before we close up this episode, let's talk about advice. So, just off the top of my head, I had a few questions that, we've been asked, and I know for our fans and the people that are listening, especially the people that have asked these questions, they like to know some advice. They'd like to hear back from us. So,
On what exactly?
I'm going to ask you, and then you can follow up and ask me one of the questions that they've asked. And, we give them our advice, separate advice, and then,
Type shit.
they kind of take it how it is. But, one of the main questions that I've been seeing pop up, on our Instagram is when you're going through trials and tribulations, when you're going through those dark days, what is it that helps you find the light? What is it that helps you keep going and just want to, keep pursuing your dreams and keep pursuing what it is that you love and, hold dear to the heart? How do you get out of those runs? What do you do personally, Gio, to help you maximize your potential, reach that top of the mountain cliff?
Type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit. I feel like my brain works kind of differently because I'm very nerdy. Not to say it like that, but like what I mean is like to get myself out of rest. Like I read comic books, like I'll watch shows and shit, of course. But like I'm really into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all that bullshit. And I kind of like put myself in fantasy land at some points. Like that helps me out, kind of mellow out, kind of calm down. And then also like seeing family and friends, of course, always calms me down. Even just like getting back to like simpler times, like I don't play as much as I used to, but I'll like hop on Xbox and play with like the homies. I feel like that brings me down a lot. Like it calms me down, mellows me out, keeps things normal for me.
So essentially your advice would be just finding an outlet, finding something to do to kind of pass the time, get your mind focused on happier things in your life rather than focus on the negative and kind of dwelling in that moment.
Yeah, I feel like keeping busy is like the main thing, because when you're not busy and you have a lot of idle time, I feel like that gives you a lot of time for your mind to wander to places, where it shouldn't be. So I feel like keeping yourself busy is like the best thing to tell someone. Keep yourself busy, hobbies, reading, hanging out with family, friends, developing new hobbies, but just anything to keep your mind away from that and keep it busy.
I agree.
No time for negative thoughts if it's not in your schedule.
That is deep. That is deep, brother. I'm not gonna lie. There's no time for negative thoughts when it's not in your schedule.
Yeah, stay busy.
And I think that's the main purpose of everything in life, man. Is don't make time for the negative, live in the positive, and just be happy. Because at the end of the day, you can only control what you can control. And if it's not in your plan, it's not in your plan. But if it is, then it finds a way of finding you, and you have a way of getting out of it. You know what I mean? So, thank you, brother. That was cool. That was nice. I know the people are going to respect it. People deserve that. So just bounce off of me. I know we got a couple more questions that the fans have been asking, that the people have been asking. Just address whichever ones, popped up into your mind and really caught your attention, Don't got to be one in particular, but whatever one caught your.
Why do we take so long to post between episodes?
Wow, that's the one you picked for me.
I'm just saying that's the one I get asked the most. I mean, I fucking walk around at work or hang out with people and fucking get messages saying, "Oh, when is it?" I'm like, my fault.
My fault. My bad.
My
I mean,
fault.
it's respectable, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we want to be as consistent as possible. We want to drop content as much as possible. But at the end of the day, man, like, life happens. Life be life, and things come up, and you find yourself in different situations that you gotta adjust to. And, you know, as far as our situation goes, is, you know, why we haven't been posting like we should, and why we haven't been posting like we want to, is there's a lot of things that happen in your life. There's a lot of things that happen in my life, and it kind of takes your mind off of sometimes the things that make you happy. It takes your mind off of the things that, you know, bring peace to your life. And sometimes you just have to sit in the moment and really realize what that is. You know, I think for me, you know, we have totally separate lives, you know, with what I got going on. I recently just had 11 puppies, dogs that gave birth. You know, on top of that, work is, you know, work is work at the end of the day, and you gotta abide by that, and you gotta, you know, be able to put yourself in a situation to provide for your future family, or your family that you're in right now. You know, you might have lost loved ones, and, you know, situations occur where you have to be, you know, with your family, and there's just all types of different situations that, you know, have hindered us. Word of the day, hindered us from pushing out content like we want. There's been different situations that have stopped us from reaching the end goals that we want. But, you know, I don't think that should be something that stops us from pursuing our dreams, pursuing our goals. It's just a bump in the road. It's an obstacle at the end of the day, and all obstacles need to be jumped over, hurdled over, and dominated. You know, that's all obstacles are. It's dominated. You know, God puts trials and tribulations in our life for us to conquer and face them. So, I mean, I think everything that I've been through, you've been through, that have strayed us away from the opportunity that we've been given to push out content and be on a platform like we have been put on. You know, everything happens for a reason. And I mean, it hasn't stopped us from being great. It hasn't stopped us from getting to where we need to be and being here in front of the camera today.
Type shit.
So, I mean, shit happens, bro. And yes, like I said, I mean, not to make this so long-winded, we want to push out content like crazy. We want to give you guys everything that you deserve, everything that you want, everything that you've been asking for. But at the same time, life has a way of life, and I don't think that you should ignore your life when shit is going on. I think you should abide by it. You should attend to it, and you need to figure out whatever the fuck it is that you need to figure out before you go full in on whatever you think that you need to do. And I think that's been us. We each have needed to figure out life before we
Still,
you know,
out life.
and that's all life is, bro. Life is full of lessons. Life is full of learning. And I don't care how old you get, you're always going to be learning. You know, 25, 26, 18, 37, 45, 12. You're always going to be learning. There's always something to be learned in life. And you just keep on going, bro. You never stop learning. So, shit, I mean, I didn't mean to make that question so deep.
Deep.
Like,
Oh yeah, man.
I didn't mean to make it deep like a kiddie pool, but at the end of the day, I guess it's just what we gotta do.
That makes no sense because a kiddie pool isn't deep. What's talking about?
It sounded cool. It sounded cool off the top of my head.
Is that all the questions, or did you have another questions?
Oh, no. There's definitely been another one that's been on my mind. Something that's been, you know, plaguing me, you know, throughout the days. People have been asking.
Can't wait to hear this one.
People have really been asking.
Okay.
What's up with Gio? Is he available?
Oh, gee, what do you want, dude?
What am I on? It's what the people are on.
You're tripping.
Is Gio available? What's up with Gio?
What does that mean?
He's the cute co-host. He's the one that We're interested in the dreadhead, the one that wears the velvet drop top. We want to know what's up with Gio.
Stop hating on my shirt.
I'm not.
Hey,
the
you
people
are.
said it.
Stop hating.
The people said
What's
it.
wrong with my shirt, nigga?
Nothing is wrong with your shirt. The people said it.
Nigga mad if you don't got American Eagle.
I'm not mad that I
I
don't
got
have.
AE, nigga.
You have AE, a velvet drop top. The people asked.
Stop
not me.
hating. You're a fucking hater.
I'm not hating,
You
nigga.
are,
Purple
nigga.
rain ass nigga. They asked the question.
That's like you and your disco shorts, nigga. You always be wearing them too. You walking outside in them motherfuckers, bro. With the open toe sandals too. Shit crazy.
You
can't.
put it-
You don't talk.
You putting my
Get the fuck
business
outta
out
here.
on everything is crazy.
I'll post the picture on the podcast account. Yeah, don't play with me.
I guess we have to post a picture right here.
That shit is crazy. Anyways, okay, back to your question.
Wow. I bet you forgot it. Dumbass.
I'm not a dumbass. Am I available? Like, what does that mean?
The people want to know what's up with you,
Am
man.
I single? Like type shit?
Yeah.
I've been single, yes. I've been single for about a while now, actually. But yes, I'm single. I'm chilling. This is living life. Chilling, working, podcasting, smoking. I had to throw it out.
That was really deep.
Type shit.
I felt like there's more that you could have said, but you went that route.
And gaming too.
It could have went really deep. Pause. No diddy. But you kind of took it. You kind of took it somewhere else.
What the fuck? You're lying about that. Nobody's asking you that.
I know. I kind of just wanted to bring it up. See where you were.
Yeah, see what I was gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, because some of the followers, some of the listeners, they be wet off you. I know that for a fact. So I just wanted to see if anybody would shoot their shot at Gio. So look, we got a new challenge. Whoever shoots their shot at Gio and scores,
I don't like it.
we're bringing you out on the podcast for the next episode. You will be on the next very episode if you shoot your shot at Giovanni Costin and you score. Because this man is looking for a good time.
Nigga, no,
fun
I'm
time.
not. Does this just turn into a game show for love? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Everybody loves Raymond ass nigga. We're just trying to figure out what's going on over
This
here.
ain't Flavor Flav, nigga.
Nigga,
This ain't Love is Blind or whatever the fuck it is.
Nigga, this might be love and hip hop.
It's getting racist now. Because it's like,
Because you're a black man?
Because I'm black, it gotta be hip hop too?
Well,
I mean, respectable.
black and Cherokee.
This isn't Quest for Geo's love.
Don't forget your Native American roots.
Thanks, man. I know. I'm a good half of that.
It might
So,
not be a quest for Gio's love, but it might be a quest for Gio's energy.
It's kind of different right there.
That was hard, huh?
That was kind of different right
That
there.
was tough.
That was kind of different right there.
Okay. You
That's kinda
feel
different right
me.
there.
You feel me. Okay.
You're wilding.
Never that. I wasn't born in the jungle. Couldn't be in the wild. But anyway, this has been the Introvertical Podcast, man. I've been your co-host, Steph. And
I'm
this has
Giovanni.
been your Giovanni.
Yeah, he's John. And I'm Giovanni.
And this is Giovanni.
Yes, sir.
We have been the Introvertical Podcast. And, you know, we haven't said it before at the beginning of the episode, but please like, comment. And if you don't do any of those two things, what else should they do, G?
You gotta share it. Share it with your toxic ex. Share it with your baby mama. Share it with your baby daddy, bro. He wants to watch something. He wants to have a good time. He wants to listen to something good. Share it with that one coworker that you secretly might be fucking. Who knows? I don't know. I'm no snitch. I don't know who knows what's happening. Share it with I don't know, the neighborhood watch party, you know? Share it with that one guy that always shares the donuts on the street, sells the flowers on the street. Share it with him. Share it with your mama's second cousin. That's still family at the end of the day. It don't matter. Share it with that one friend who's not really your friend, but like people ask, he's more like an acquaintance, but like y'all occasionally talk or game together. Share it with him too. He wants to watch something too. And last but not least, share it with the sneaky link, but not the one you really like. Share it with the other one. There you go. I think that's it. And the mailman.
Well, I was actually hoping that you just had said subscribe. Just subscribe, because that was the like, share, subscribe. Subscribe would have been the last thing on their list, but you kind of gave them a laundry list of bad shit to do. So if you don't do any of the stuff that Gio just said,
No.
please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our Instagram, the Introvertical Podcast
Yeah,
3.
do that.
The letter 3. I mean, the number 3.
The letter 3.
And give us a follow, man, because we do a lot of posting on Instagram. We do a lot of posting on there, a lot of updates, a lot of content, a lot of funny stuff. Follow our Instagram. Gio's personal would be in the bio below. My personal would be in the bio below. Please don't follow me.
Follow me though. I could probably take some more followers. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, he's looking for whatever.
I don't know what he means.
Please
by that.
follow our podcast
Exactly.
page. Whenever you have some time, subscribe, follow, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all the shit Gio said do. Laundryman, mailman, postman, your pediatrician, all of that shit.
He might like it.
He
Or she,
might. Your mama's baby daddy, cousin,
sister.
sister, uncle, granddaughter's stepson,
I'm not assuming
co-worker's
genders.
dad.
Huh?
Send them the link too, and they all could all have a laugh at this episode. But we're glad that we were able to give you guys some content. We're back, better than ever, and the content will be flowing soon, like the Nile River. All right, y'all. Introvertical Podcast. It's been a pleasure. We're out.